Making volunteering mandatory. Middle and high school students in Korea have daily schedules that are packed with schoolwork and hobbies. On top of that, they may be required by their school to fulfill a certain number of volunteer hours. Some high schools in the United States also make it mandatory for their students to perform set hours of community service in order to graduate. However, some people have spoken out against such school policies. Simply put, they say that while mandatory volunteer work sounds good in theory, most secondary school students are much too busy to do community service. The students' priority should be on improving academically and getting the best grades possible. So they argue it is unfair to take valuable time and energy away from these hardworking students. Also, these critics say that mandatory volunteerism is a contradiction in terms. They argue that volunteering should be a matter of choice, something dawned up of a real desire to help others and serve the community. By forcing students to volunteer, however, the schools are going against the very intent and goal of community service. On the other hand, there are plenty of people who support making volunteering mandatory. They say that both the students and their community benefit from this policy. Students can cultivate better work ethic as well as a sense of charity and generosity. Meanwhile, the community benefits by having able teenagers perform various duties around the neighborhood. These supporters also argue that mandatory volunteer work is for the students' own good. If given the choice, many of these students may not make the time to the community service. However, they would then miss out on picking up important life skills that they would not have gained by just staying inside the classroom. These experiences will help the teenagers develop into more well-rounded individuals later on in their lives.